Mercoledì Moment in the month of Maggio, in May, as we gather here rejoicing. Springtime's blossoming. I'm Father Fragamini, and welcome to this first Mercoledì Moment adventure that we take together as we reminisce and talk about this wonderful month of May here at the Shrine of Our Lady of Pompeii, dedicated to Mary, the patroness of this holy place. First, I want to wish a wonderful and a blessed Festa della Mamma on this coming Sunday. Is Mother's Day, May the 8th. This was always a special day when I grew up as a kid, because it was the day that me and my brothers, that we made breakfast for my mother. And she always dreaded it, but loved it at the same time. It was only later on that she told us that she would be wondering what the heck we were going to do in the kitchen, her kitchen, on Mother's Day morning, as we kind of put together this breakfast with my dad, who was overseeing the whole thing. And then we would call my mother down from the bedroom, and we would call her to eat this wonderful breakfast that we would have. So Mother's Day is always a special event. And certainly we want to honor our mothers. Italians we love our mamas. And in fact, Josie Falbo this coming Sunday will no doubt sing that very wonderful song, Mamma, solo per te la mia canzone vola. So that we'll sing this wonderful song in honor of mothers for Mother's Day, and we give carnations out to mothers and kiss mothers. And even if you are unable to come to the shrine, honor our mothers, living and deceased, because they are the gift from God. And then we celebrate Father's Day in June, but for now, let's celebrate this wonderful day of our mothers. And so to honor Mary, we have had the wonderful experience last Sunday, May the 1st, to crown the image of Mary here at the shrine as Queen of the May, as our little children brought flowers to Mary. And we were so honored and rejoicing at that opportunity once more to honor the Mother of God, along with all our mothers. At the shrine, you know the shrine sanctuary that's decked out so beautifully for Easter. And it's just a lovely reminder of the fact that Easter is not just one day, but Easter goes for 50 days. And so part of our Easter decorations, and part of the decorations in the sanctuary are candles. And we have candles that people light in the front of the church as a way of keeping their memory here in the church. Candles are almost like a living light, a sacrifice of light, because the wax in the candle is burned, and in it our prayers are raised. And we have a very special candle in our church that is lighted in every church, is to honor the presence of Christ in the tabernacle, the Blessed Sacrament. It's called a sanctuary lamp. And we have our sanctuary lamp hanging here on the west side of the church, and it remains lighted. It's a perpetual light to Christ. And I've been thinking that this is such a special candle in the church that perhaps there would be some of you who would be interested in sponsoring this candle in memory of someone who's died, or for the intention of someone who is alive, for your children who are getting married, for your grandchildren who are being baptized, to sponsor a candle. And so we're going to be sending out an e-blast soon, celebrating this beautiful sanctuary lamp that will burn to the glory of Christ and be sponsored for an intention and for some of your loved ones. And it's very easy. We're going to put it on the website, and you can sponsor a candle and for a whole month. And this will be an opportunity for us then to also share your intentions with others, because we'll post it on our website, we'll put it in our bulletin, and therefore people will know that you're honoring someone or praying for someone special in this light of the sanctuary. It's a very old Catholic tradition to have a perpetual flame burning to acknowledge the real presence of Christ that burns within us in the tabernacles, the real presence of Christ that lives within us like a flame. And in a very special way, during this Easter season, we're inaugurating the sanctuary lamp because we have our great Paschal candle. And this Paschal candle, which is the blessed on Easter Sunday with a big fire that we had outside in the middle of the night, this Paschal candle is a sign of Christ risen from the dead. And every year it's been donated and sponsored by the Roman family. Brian Roman has sponsored this, and his family, his father, Ben and Dorcas, his parents, would sponsor this before Brian. And it's a wonderful tribute that proclaims that Christ is risen from the dead. And it is the hope and promise that Dorcas and Ben and Brian's wife Laura and all our dead will shine brightly like the stars in the sky, like the fire of Christ. And during the whole year we have another candle lit that is reminiscent of that same good news of the light of Christ. There's one thing else that's happening, and I'm so pleased about this here, and I'd like to share about it. Our Holy Father, Pope Francis, wrote an encyclical a few years ago, and an encyclical is a circular letter, and the name of the letter is in Italian, Laudato Si. These are the first words of St. Francis of Assisi's prayer that praises God for the beauty of nature. And certainly in this wonderful springtime, as we see the beauty of nature blooming again, like the Easter light of Christ blooming in our northern hemisphere, we are privileged here to be invited by our Cardinal Supish, to host a celebration in honor of this encyclical by the Pope. And I have been asked to preside and preach here at the Shrine of Our Lady of Pompeii, where the whole Archdiocese will be invited to come and pray on Sunday afternoon, May 22nd at 2:30 in the afternoon. And it's a Laudato Si Mass as we celebrate and commemorate the anniversary of this beautiful encyclical, and pray that all of us will respect, as Pope Francis and as St. Francis says, Laudato Si, praised be you by our sister, Mother Earth. Praised be you by the fire, our brother fire that burns in the sanctuary. Praise be you by brother wind and the stars, by the trees and the vegetables and the animals, by humans, by the water sources, by dolphins, and by the mosquitoes, and by all creation. Praised are you. And we're going to pray here on Sunday the 22nd at 2:30 with the Archdiocese that we all become aware of the beauty of nature and the beauty of creation in a very special and unique way. And heads up, attenzione, coming in June, the first Sunday of June, June the 5th, we are going to be celebrating again with Carlo Veniglia the Festa della Repubblica Italiana. And more details will be coming out for this festival in June, and I'll be talking about it for the first Wednesday in June as well. So we're delighted that this shrine continues to blossom forward and to shine on with the light of Christ. And we invite you during the month of May to join us and be part of our gathering here during these Easter days, and to enjoy the beautiful decorations if you've not seen them yet. And I want to thank you personally for all the support that you give us so that we can continue our mission. Because just as Mary, Our Lady of Pompeii, gave the rosary to St. Dominic and to the church, so this shrine is a gift of the Italian-American heritage, the gift of the Italian-American community to the whole Archdiocese of Chicago. So, buona festa della mamma, happy feast Mother's Day to all of you mothers who are viewing this. And if you are viewing this and your mother is still alive, kiss them on both cheeks and tell them that we're praying for them here at the shrine dedicated to our Divine Mother, Mary. Happy Mercoledì Moment, primo.